And what's going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel, bring you just another video that nobody's watching, but you're welcome. All this hard work to commentate and record, you know, I love to immerse myself in games, and it's difficult to do when you're trying to build a YouTube channel, but oh well, it's all good. So, we're going to go get some clothes. Okay, so we're going to go through here. What time's it? 12:15 AM. Is that midnight? Shit, yeah. A city that never sleeps, eh? New York 2.0. Oh, here we go. Run, Forest. Run, Forest. I'm gonna go get some clothes for the second part of the main quest, the man from Cintra. Oh, here we go. Are these the clothes that I'm expected to take? No, it's not. Okay, maybe I've got to talk to this guy. We'll just check. I'm just stealing this stuff. It's pretty shitty, innit? I guess we've got to talk to Pierre. Get some nice clothes off him.
Sacre bleu! It's a crime. You're from
Sacre bleu.
That's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is.
Are you shitting me? My armor looks wicked.
My salon stands open. Please come in.
Let's have a game of Gwent first, shall we, ladies and gentlemen?
In the mood for
The
a
cat's
round of
going
Gwent?
ham on my pair of PJs I've left on the floor. She's going all in. She's kicking their ass. What are you doing, Luna? Hello. She's so cute, bless her. What are you doing? There we go. We'll swap the cards. Hello, little kitty. I'm talking to my kitty cat. She's been all cute and laying on her back, rolling over, and now her claws come out to attack me. She does it all the time, bless her. She's awesome. She is awesome. Right. Let's go in with a heavy hitter straight away. Booyah. Actually, you know what? Let's get some of these 10s in, just because I can take 2 of these 10s back when they get discarded. What we're going to do, then we're going to get another 2 cards from here. Okay, that's fine. We're going to give him a 0, which is awesome. I get 2 cards from my deck. I got a 5 and a 6. You know, that's fine. Oh, we passed, so we're going to go in with a 5. We'll do it lowest one. And then we'll pass this one. And we've won that round. I should have booked in at 50 gold coins. Right, so what we're going to do here, we're going to take the 2 10s back that I had. There we go, that's 1. Then we're going to play a 0 card and get a 10 back, which is fine. Oh, he's going to pull out a card from his deck. Oh, we got a 10 as well. There's matching move for move. Excellent. Good shit, bro. Get another 10 out there. Oh, I like the music change. This is quite serious and nice. We'll sit on 22. Let's go in with these in case he's got elemental cards and they can take what he wants. I've just got nothing. Wow, he's really going in, isn't he, with his 10s? Damn, he's got a good set. I think I've got this though. I'm 1 point ahead. We've all got 3 cards. Yeah, I've beat him. I've got a 10 and a 15 as well, so no problem. Got him. Put the 15 in. That was a very comfortable, very strategically placed game. And a 3. Excellent. And in we go. Oh, nice move there. Nice move. Yeah, doubles his cards to 12 from, well, 3s to 6. Yeah, 2 6s 12s. Whoa. Guess he's not happy about. Come on, buddy. Guess he's not happy about me winning. He just walks off. Ah. Oh, I got you in Berserker.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more
Indeed.
than willing, sir.
Ooh, what shall we buy? See, the black would be cool, but this might be also kind of cool. Let's wear that, and we're going to wear those. And we're going to wear... -82. God, they're expensive, aren't they? I hope I'm going to get... Bloody hell. Bloody hell, they're expensive. Shit, that's just cost me about 1,000 coins. Oh, God.
Thanks. I think that's all I need for now.
Ever
Indeed.
servant, sir.
Okay, so wrong one. Time to put on the clothes. So we're going to wear the wolf mask. We're going to put that on. We're going to put those on. Oh God. Or maybe not the wolf mask. Let's try the king mask. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay. Let's see what we can see. Now we're going to meet Henrietta at the Mont Blanc alley, and we're going to go to the party and see if we can find the man from Cintra. Who I think is a middleman. Clearly they're all working for the Elder Vampire. Because, you know, I saw a video with the Elder Vampire ending. Now, whether I get that one or not, I don't know. But we shall see. We shall see, my little dove. Henrietta. Ah, not to be missed, huh? It's the Barber Bob, eh? Oh, you want to read that? And here we are. We're meeting the Duchess herself. Like being a Duchess, that's all. Like, if you think kings, emperors, princes, but she's like owns all this big palace and city and in charge of it all. It's very good.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
And the moth is just flown in through the window. So I don't get it. It's absolutely chucking it down with rain outside, and a moth just flies its way in. Still got to have the windows open. It's too hot in here. Come on, Henrietta. Are you going to the dance, huh? Hey, we're going to the ball. Here she is.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. My, Geralt. Not bad at all. And you've even a mask. Just not the kind required.
Huh?
They're a little different, the ones Mandragora members wear. I've brought you one. Put it on.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
In we go.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise.
Where the hell did I hide my weapons? I hope I'm still carrying them, but I've inserted them in one of my many dark and warm holding places. Yeah, I know. I'm going to be quiet now. So he looks like Geralt without a beard.
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. As soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution.
Perhaps I should have had a shave and a haircut.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Oh, they're playing the really good music I
Tell us
like.
about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Bellant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Thank you, kind sir.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple
Love
mice.
this music. If you can hear it in the background. Oh, it's beautiful. It's one of my favourite songs.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaveri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Okay, and we're not going to take part in the optional stuff, I don't believe.
Please do not disturb. One false move could prove ruinous.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paint balls, cast them at the canvas.
Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you are not an artist.
What do I need to do?
Silence. The artist must focus.
I need to throw them at there. I'm guessing they're going to be in my inventory. No, is it going to be L1? There's no inventory. Back out. Let's go quests. Let's go. There we are.
It's the solitude.
It's not a landscape, Clem. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Blood is all eyes. Scarlet, crimson, oxblood. Full sensual heart lips. Should you have these hues, drop them in the vein and have a different.
I think I've screwed up. I took 2 lots by accident.
Come, let's look in the alcove.
Quite the noble color. Splendid. The sky to serve before it's stormed.
Or a deeply internalized fear of
A stone supple sword requires great precision.
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between
I love this music.
and defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
What else will they think of? If they can't agree, they ought to cut the line.
We must throw off the natural struggle. Venture beyond the bounds of cognition. Besides, have you not heard?
Please leave. This is a private alcove.
Okay,
We
boss.
shall speak.
Love this music. Oh my god, it's mind blowing.
I'm sure you understand. understand. There are a great many highly qualified candidates.
Then I shall have to convince you your ample generosity would be best invested in me.
And how do you aim to do that?
I shall arrange a private performance after the soiree.
Ah, my dear, I sense you've a knack for persuasion. We wish to be out. We are busy. I'm sure you understand. There are a great. We wish to be alone. Please leave.
Come on.
As for that,
But are you sure it's an original?
My employer swears it. Besides,
Gotta be in
have you
here,
not
maybe.
heard the news?
Can we get in? No. I've searched the alcoves. Come on.
Besides, have you not heard?
Cecilia never should have performed. We are busy. We wish to be alone. Please leave. We are busy.
Come on.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Maybe there's more alcoves on this side. Oh, there is. Okay, excellent. What have we got? There's a sign down there.
Pretentious. I wasn't prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious. Blah, blah, blah. Pretentious. I wasn't prepared for all...
And here we go.
Do not disturb! Shoo, shoo!
It's the right flower.
Of course it is! A Koviri orchid lends just the right
Indeed, sir,
contrast to her
indeed.
complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
It's a compliment her.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learnt I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
Love that music. Oh my god.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Cintrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Cintrian noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here, tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Oh, seriously, this music. Not this music, but the previous music. Okay.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat it once.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it. Love letter penned on a napkin. Look.
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life. Tricky refuse.
Would I ever love to meet him? It's a shame it didn't come.
Need I remind you, it's no.
We will find you, sir. Once we've found him and finish the cutscenes, we'll call that the end of the episode. Because I know these cutscenes take a lot out of the time for the video, but I think they're worth not skipping just because the design of the characters, the design of the world, the voice acting, the script editing, writing, screenplay, photography, direction. It's absolutely brilliant.
He'll definitely come. Don't worry.
How can you be so
Here
sure?
we go.
Brother dearest, trust.
Okay, ooh, here we go.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
It must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace.
He's
I'll
gonna
take
die.
you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
He's going to be drinking their blood, innit? Do you reckon? It's going to be another vampire. It's got to be.
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her
He
throat.
didn't. He drank from
The
her.
brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Damn it. She never listens. No, he did slit her throat, did he? Maybe he knew
Bloody handprint. It's his. Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
Indeed. Let's see if we've got anything of worth. Yep, we'll take some gold. Sorry. It's the only way I can make a living. I feel bad doing it. No, in every...
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. Must have climbed this ladder.
I've got no weapons. Come on, damn it.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert.
No shit, mate. No shit. Something magical.
Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle. Bloodstains.
So what the hell is he? Because he ripped off a door, so he's strong. He's not a vampire though.
Valuable, but it's not what he came
because
for.
he would have drank the woman's blood, but he slit her throat apparently.
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out, fall out.
Come on.
Hunting knife, richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably.
Okay, so looks like we've pieced together some clues.
Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way.
He's still here.
They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Cintrian must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker.
I know she's a baddie. Spoiler alert.
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything in full detail.
Well, we're already 28 minutes in and it's been an entire cutscene so far. Not complaining.
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
Fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
It must have some sort of magical property.
The Heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Cintrian must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Beautiful place, eh?
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
She knows something.
My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. I always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Maybe this woman's the sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages.
She's a vampire.
Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master
This is a
Witcher,
twist,
maybe
eh?
you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't plunge at every monster I see, sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends.
Oh.
If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Damn, what a twist, eh? Awesome. Freaking awesome.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher,
And the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlaf here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlaf believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Oriana, she really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all
She's a
about
vampire.
Some
The hints of how long they've known.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renner must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got away with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Dettlaff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Dettlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out? You have exceptional friends. This Dettlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix's mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Interesting, interesting. Now, we're not going to do the next part of the quest for the next few videos. For the next few videos, we are going to do some side quests. What's great about the was it the Conjuring or the Conjunction, where all the worlds aligned and different dimensions aligned, and vampires came into the world, monsters, elves. Oh, amazing, amazing. Okay, so we are going to call that episode 26. That's gone on a while, 43 minutes, and it's all cutscenes. But if you do watch this, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. The cutscenes just enrich this world and this game beyond belief, and the value for money you get is unbelievable. So, thank you very much, and I will see you guys next time. So, cheers.